everyone. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fine and well and that your Sunday is beautiful. Interestingly enough, my Sunday is all rainy and really cold, um, which made me realize that so many different pockets of realities exist where it must be sunny somewhere and it must be rainy somewhere and it must be windy somewhere and it must be, some people are struggling through war and poverty and everyone's living within their own reality, perception, and dimension. Today, my heart kind of hurts a little bit because I watched this video yesterday and I just rewatched it today and took notes because I felt deeply that this is something I would like to share. But it's kind of hurting my heart because just seeing humanity get so obsessed with needing to be seen, to be heard, to be appreciated by others would cause someone to destroy their whole lives just for how many likes they receive, how many people like them, how many people appreciate them, to be seen, to be heard, to be seen, to be heard. It's a monster that eats you inside if you are unaware of the actual true lack within that needs healing. So I took notes and I will just share the story with you, and I will try to share the image of what I saw, the picture. I took a screenshot of it, and I will share the video that I watched that caused this live today. So don't forget to press like, share your comments with me, your perspectives, your questions, whatever it is. It'll be more fun, interactive. So there's this guy called Nicholas Perry. He was 24 years old in 2016, and he wanted to be really big online. So he started to upload videos on YouTube, pursuing his passion, which was playing violin and being a vegan. He was such a cute little boy, and his passion was violin and music, and he was shy, he was quiet, but he really wanted to be really big online. So he didn't get that many views. If anything, he was gone unnoticed. Okay. So then he decided to leave the vegan world, and he chose to be free to eat whatever he wanted. So he started eating everything he wanted while talking to the camera. So he would have like a table of food, and he would start to eat whatever he wanted while talking to the people on the camera. Now he got a lot of views. He started getting views. And he started to read the comments and get the views. And in the comments, people were really mean. And they were like, well, stop talking. We don't want to hear you talk. Just eat. And so he wanted to please those people because what he wanted was to be really big. And he wanted to be seen by people. He wanted to be loved. He wanted to be famous. So then what he started to do is he started to challenge himself to eat more. And as he started to challenge himself to eat more, he started to get more views and more people and more comments. And they would say, bigger meals, have bigger, larger meals. At some point, he was so invested in pleasing others to quench his thirst to be seen, to be famous, to quench that deep, lacking desire inside, that he started to eat entire fast food menus in one sitting until he became known as Nikocado Avocado. It's really sad. He ended up getting 6 million subscribers, 6 different YouTube channels, eating and devouring everything just to gain the audience approval. He became 160 kilos overweight. He totally changed from the passionate violinist vegan to a loud, abrasive, and grotesque person. He became rude. He started to wear an oxygen mask because his system is breaking down. His health went to hell just to be famous and to be seen by others. So what I'm going to try to do is see if I can just share my screen. I don't know if I can here. Should be able to though. Just to share with you what broke my heart the most, just seeing and knowing that letting go of who you are, your passions, your desires, just to be seen by the world, just to fill that empty, gaping hole in the heart where one feels that they're unworthy, they don't matter, they have no value, they are lacking, and striving behind and toward this one aim, and letting go of all that they are, right, is heartbreaking. Because this Nicolas Avocado, Nico Cado Avocado, he got 6 million and still not satisfied. There's nothing that is satisfying him and so many others that are going out there pursuing, trying to be successful, trying to be famous, trying to be seen, and doing the most bizarrest thing outside of their values, outside of their passions, because now the aim is, how do I please everyone so that I can actually feel fulfilled? And that path is a death path. To follow lack and make it the one thing that your heart desires will destroy any possibility of joy on this planet, of the possibility of having happiness on this planet. So I took a few notes because I was so distressed by it, and I was like, okay, so how can I reflect on my life? What attachments do I have that I am blinded by everything else and just honed into it? And no matter what I want to get to fulfill a deep hollowness inside, right? It doesn't matter. So I was like, okay, what is the collective doing? You know, all this TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, they're fast, they're speedy, everyone's doing the weirdest stuff to just get attention. It's like everyone on the planet, most people on the planet are not getting to be loved, to be seen, to be appreciated, and everyone's dying to be seen. But how we are acquiring to be seen is destroying every individual on a private, very private way. Because once that camera is off, once whatever they did, then it's like this obsession with how many people liked. Am I famous? Am I famous? I need to be famous. I need to be famous. I need to be famous. I need to be an influencer. I need to come up with something completely bizarre for people to do so I can be an influencer. And there's this obsession with fame and glory and being seen by the world. But that's only in camera. That's only a persona. That's only an actor or an actress you've pretended to be that has nothing to do with who you truly are. Like this dude. He's truly a musician, shy, vegan. He's all this beauty. But then the mask he put on just to have people see him and appreciate him and like him, that has an endless, there's no end to it, because it's a desire, an unfulfilling desire to rush to rush towards lack, take the path of lack. Right? The mask he's put on is this rude, abrasive, obese, can't breathe, eating like freaking insane amounts of meals to please everyone and still not feeling satisfied. 6 million views already and still not feeling satisfied. So there is no satisfaction in that path. So it's like, where are you attached? What are you so attached to that you cannot seem to have fun or be happy right this moment? Why is the happiness always there? It's always in front of you. I'll be happy when, I'll be happy when, I'll be happy when I get the right relationship, when I become a success, when I'm financially secure, when I find love, when I meditate right, when my project becomes, when I get that job, when I have the kids, when I have the house, when I have the car. It's always there. It's always ahead. It's always in front. So I might as well be miserable today until I can achieve that. And yet, if that is the paradigm in which thoughts are made, and this isn't anything strange to humanity, right? There's always the, when you pass, right? Grade 1, you'll get this. Grade 2, you'll get this. This starts in the schooling system also. When you eat your food, you'll get your candy. There's always, I'm doing something really I don't want now to get to the next phase. But even in the next phase, I won't even enjoy it or recognize that I have reached my future desire, because my programming, my belief, the state I'm in is always, it's there, it's never here. I'm never here with my future. It's always there in the future, I'm always in a lack space. I'm always looking for something to fulfill that gaping hole inside. When all along you, me, we have the power. It takes courage to sit with the gaping hole and fix the gaping hole that actually exists inside and will never, ever, 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 ever be fulfilled by the right relationship, the success, the financial security, the safety, the partner, the children, the house, the car, the job. That can't ever fulfill it, because that is outside. That is a thing. Loved by friends, have friends, family, people pleasing, whatever. It's always on the outside. No matter how many people like you today, love you today, are there for you, it's still not a satisfaction. It doesn't matter how much you accumulate. It doesn't matter. But the void and the gap inside is there because it's inside. And you're just trying to get things from the outside. Oh, I get a cup, I'll get this, I'll get this. And you're still empty, you're still empty, you're still empty. You're going nowhere. You're in pain all the time. So as I looked at my life and I'm like, what am I attached to? What am I attached to that is paining me, that is isolating me from joy, that I believe that once I get, then I have reached my goal. Then I can be happy. Then I can. At some point, it used to be soulmate. When I find my soulmate, that's it. Everything will be amazing. I can be happy. I can feel safe and secure. I can feel loved. Somebody loves me. Somebody's with me, and blah, 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 blah. Nonsense. Because the gap was inside. The need for friends, and I always had friends, but the need for more friends, because I just had that gaping hole inside, right? Until I started intense awakening and friends just started to fly out, and I had to sit with myself and see, what is that attachment? What am I needing? I need to be seen. I need to be heard. I need to be appreciated. Who other than myself can give it to me? And I had to go into that awakening period with myself, where I had to figure out how do I do me? The external world is never fulfilling, no matter how many friends, no matter how many places I traveled, no matter how many successes I had in so many of my careers, there was still that gaping hole inside. There was still the approval and the appreciation and to be seen by others. But the truth is, I couldn't see me. I didn't even know who I am. There were just so many different personalities that I'm wearing. Look, do you like this one? Do you like this one? Am I, look at me. I'm a success here. Do you like it? I'm a great interior designer. Do you like it? I'm great at doing energy work. Do you like it? I'm great at traveling. Do you like it? But everyone's so busy and everyone else is doing the same thing. So nobody's actually focusing with you. Everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone's going, do you like it? Do you like it? And so the person you're saying, do you like it? They're thinking, do you like it? Everyone's so busy in their own dimension and portal in their minds, right? And whatever each person's issues are, or traumas, or beliefs, or programs, or shadow, they will judge you according to their perception of the world. So you might trigger in them their lack of worth because you have a lack of worth, or because you are louder than they are. I don't know. It'll trigger their lack of worth. They'll put you down. They'll make you feel bad because they feel bad inside. Then it has nothing to do with you. People, whether they like you or not, has nothing to do with you. It only has to do with their internal issues that they need to resolve. They need to work through. So sitting and waiting to get as many views as possible, to get the success, to get the partner, to get the house, to get the security, to get the money, to get the appreciation, to get the love, to get the friends, to get, is not going to offer you anything. Because it's I think I'm catching a cold. My nose feels clogged. Because it's just an illusion. That's just an illusion that those things will bring you inner peace and satisfaction. It really is. And the inner peace and satisfaction truly just shows up when you can be a little bit more present to what is driving me, this deep desire that's driving me to think my happiness lies there, when I know that I can have it here if I only stop locking in, if I can free myself a little bit, just free myself a little bit from thinking it's in somebody else's hands. It's with somebody else. It's just like this dude, Nikocado Avocado. His worth was in the viewer's hands. And the gaping dissatisfaction was still there. Did he care that he became obese? Did he care that he has to wear an oxygen mask to breathe and he still eats like a... Did he care about any of that? That just shows the unhappiness. And 6 million viewers, I mean, that's just a gaping hole that has never been satisfied, no matter how much he reached his goal. The dude reached his goal. His goal was to be big online. He's big online in every possible way. But he hasn't found his peace with it. He hasn't acknowledged it. Because now it's just a part of that hunger, because it's an emptiness. And unless you sit with that, unless you recognize it, you will be constantly rushing towards gaining things from even pleasing people, even letting people step all over you for them to like you. I want people to like me, That's also an addiction. I want people to like me. I have to say it correctly. I just want to make sure nobody's upset with me. Oh, did they look at, she ignored me. She must hate me. And this, who are you in that process? You are nothing. You have just lost you in hopes of somebody is liking you, right? But that's exactly like Nikocado Avocado, same thing. You've lost your essence for others because of the interpretation your mind has made about what these others see you as. But it's how you see yourself. Who cares how many people like you and how many people dislike you? I know it's easier said than done because that's a trauma in the body, that's a belief, and it's an ancestral belief, and it's a belief till now to not be part of the tribe. But our tribe has gotten so massive. The tribe is like, it's internet, it's everywhere, it's viral, right? Now you want to please even more people. It's not only your immediate family, it's like family and the friends and this, and now, Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, and it's like insane. Like, you can't expect everybody to love you, and when you don't even know how to love yourself, like, it's really hard. It's really hard, and I'll give you a tool. Because I can't just leave you like this hanging, like, oh, okay, now what do I do? I'll give you a tool. Recognize what the attachment is. Choose one. We're all attached to many things. Choose one. Let's say, I'm looking at the list, let's say your attachment is success, fame, money. Okay? Choose the attachment. See it. Say, what is my drive? What am I attached to? See it. Be like, okay, here it is. What will happen if I don't get it? Ask yourself the question. You have the answers. You ask yourself, what will happen? Oh, you're going to feel the pain. You're going to feel your heart crushing, because everything about who you are lives within that dream. When I become a success, I will prove to the world that I was right, that I will have money and I will do as I wish, that I can be happy, that I'll have this and I'll have that. And you have like all these things around this success. My whole identity is around success, right? Every future dream is around this success. So if success is your attachment, look at it and say, what would happen if I don't accomplish that? Who would I be? How would I live? You're going to cry. You're going to freak out to even say it. Like, who will I be if I don't meet my soulmate? What if I never meet my soulmate? What will happen? What kind of life will I have? Who will I be? And notice all the strings of attachment towards that. All the things you expect to become due to this bubble. And cry it out and feel through it. And you're going to be scared to even look at it. You'll be like, no, I'm scared to manifest the opposite. I can't sit with this thought. My whole world is planned according to this. If this doesn't happen, then what? I'll be in depression. I'll be sad. Then my life is useless. Then there is no point. Then, and keep writing until you get to the core and the jewel that's in there. That is the lack of something within you. That is the jewel. And then you sit with that. And you love yourself even with if you feel that way. You start to take care of that inner wound. You start to love it. You start to manage it. You start to take care of it. The first thing is all this need to be seen by others all the time is actually that inner wound that needs to be seen by you. That's all it is. That's all it is. So do that, try that out. And as you do that, it is so important for you to breathe in and breathe out. Why? Because you're going to release the energy as you do that. Because as you get closer to the wound, you start to contract in fear of it. You're like, no, I can't look at this. I can't even say it out loud. No. So you need to breathe. Just let the body know it's safe. It's just in your mind. It's just in your thoughts. It's just a belief. It's not in your reality. Take another look. You get closer. Feel a little safer. You say it. You contract. You breathe. You breathe out. You bring yourself back into the present. In the present moment, whatever you're fearing does not exist. It exists here. And you keep playing with yourself. Giving yourself permission to do that. Of course, if you need help, seek someone who knows exactly this kind of work. With limiting beliefs and shadow, they're two separate topics, but they are so intertwined. Seek help to have somebody there for you as you do this process. I can help you through that. Seek whoever you're comfortable with. You can do it with yourself. Just journal, leave a voice note, whatever it is. But you are important. Become your own best friend. Figure yourself out. Needing to be seen by others all the time. Needing to have others think you're kind, you're loving. That is all a mask you are wearing. It's not your true essence. It's the mask of, I'm so friendly, I'm so lovely, I'm so sweet. I will go out of my way for everyone. Oh, anyone says anything, I'll say yes, of course. Why? Because you want them to like you. Because what will happen if they don't like you? That's a good question. What would happen if they don't like me? I'll feel weird. I'll feel alone. I'll feel hurt. I'll feel discarded. What is it? What is this mask, this character you are playing to be liked by others? It's definitely not your true essence. It's a character that has a lack, that is wounded, that wants you to see it. Not the other way around. Not to be seen by others. That's never fulfilling. How many people has that How many of you has this fulfilled? If you just look at your past, how many times have you accomplished the thing, thinking now you'll be good, now you'll be happy, and it just passes you by like it never happened, and you're looking for the next addiction. Anyway, I'll let you go. Take care of yourselves. I will share where that video is. I will share that video for you to watch if you want to, but please don't watch it to hurt your heart. Watch it as something that, because then it's a caricature. It's a really nice video, and it's called, anyway, it's a nice thing that I just came across. I'd come across several times, but I just wait for Source to show me what I need to see. So I'll share that with you. I'll share the image of Nikocado avocado. You can see the before and after. And not for you to dive into it in feeling bad for him, but for you to self-reflect. Be like, oh, how am I doing the same thing to myself? In which department of life? Which attachment? Take care of yourselves. I love you deeply and dearly. Don't forget that there are 3 more days left for the special price and rate for From Anxiety to Peace workshop that starts on the 3rd of March for 3 days live. It's a group healing for anxiety, to make peace with anxiety, to release it from your system. So it's really fun. It's a group healing. It's completely affordable, and there's also the recordings after. So if you can't make it live, you'll at least get the recordings at this magical price. In 3 days, it goes up $10 extra. So get it, purchase it, have it just there for you, work through it. We'll be doing a lot of EFT tapping, energy modalities. I'll be transmitting and channeling information. I'll be answering your questions, and we'll go into a lovely group healing for these 3 days to release you of anxiety and to make peace with anxiety. So take care of yourselves. Love you deeply.